Hello, it is Tina Clark, computer teacher, and today is July 21st, 2020. And in the previous video, we were talking about electricity, and I'm just making sure it's recording. Looks like it is. We are going to keep talking about electricity. Just to remind you a little bit about what we talked about in the last video, we talked about how electricity is a form of energy that can give things the ability to move and work. And let's see if we can see this picture better. There we go. This energy can be used to power electrical items like toasters and televisions and computers. And in the last video, I had you name some more things that are run by electricity. So I hope that you did that. If you didn't, you could do that now. You could pause the video, look around the room, name some things that are run by electricity. All right. And I'm going to skip a little bit because in the last video you had a Ben Franklin video and you had a video about what is electricity. Just going to remind you of some ways to keep safe. Don't plug a whole bunch of stuff all into one power strip. That picture is bad. They should not be plugging all that in. Don't yank the electrical cord from the wall. Pulling on a cord can damage the appliance plug or outlet. And on the next page, they do show you a picture of how you are supposed to remove a plug from a wall. And again, just a reminder, some of you are working on independence and you can do this. You can be unplugging things from the wall, but if you're not working on that yet, don't be doing that. Make sure an adult does that for you. Let's see, we also talked about how you could have grown-ups put safety caps on unused electrical outlets. And then we also talked about keeping electrical stuff far away from water because you could electrocute yourself. That means you get hurt very bad, burned very bad, or you could die if you are not careful and if you don't keep electrical things out of water. That is just a quick review. Go back and look at Electricity Part 1 if you want more in depth. We're going to move on today and we are going to do a Smart Notebook lesson. So electricity, oops, let me go back here one. So it'll be electricity rules for outside and inside. So we're going to go ahead and start and do a full screen. Okay, so some of you older students will be working toward getting your own place someday in the future. And these are good things to know, especially if you're going to have your own place. In the home, never place anything near or inside a lampshade as it could catch fire. So here is a lamp on a dresser and the lamp, if it's on, the lamp would get very hot. There's a bulb inside, it would get very hot. And that person has something on top of that lampshade. Is that okay? No, that's not okay. Watch out for damaged plugs and never touch an outlet with your fingers. Also, never put anything into an electrical outlet except a plug. So I don't know why this person's doing this and what they're doing, but they're sticking something in the outlet and they should not be. And it also looks like there's a bunch of wires sticking out of this plug. That looks pretty dangerous. So we've already kind of talked about that, but it says, click on 2 safety hazards in the picture below. So given what we said, you can pause the video and on the screen point to 2 safety hazards, 2 ways in this picture where electricity is not safe. So go ahead and do that. Pause the video to do it. I am going to click. Yeah, don't put anything on a lampshade. And sometimes, there we go. Sometimes it's picky where it wants you to click. Yeah, that electrical plug down here, that's not very safe for that person to be sticking something in it, and the wires are frayed, so that's no good. Wow, look at this. What is wrong in this kitchen? Oh, there's a lot of things wrong. Those poor kids, somebody should be watching them. Well, take a look at the picture. I'm not going to give you the answer yet. Take a look carefully. Pause the video and look around. What's wrong? Point out all the things that are wrong with electricity and kids in that picture. I'm going to go on, but you pause the video and talk about it. What is happening that is wrong and bad? Here are the answers. Well, yeah, keep young children away from electrical equipment and watch out for damaged cords. The electricity from a toaster could carry through the knife and shock you. Yeah, don't be putting a knife in the toaster. Tell a trusted adult immediately about any electrical appliance that starts smoking, smells funny, or makes sparks or funny noises. Unplug it quickly if you can. If you don't feel comfortable unplugging, which in this picture, the ages of these children, they should not be unplugging things. So, but if you're an older student, you're working on independence, unplug something quickly. Even if you don't feel comfortable doing that, get an adult to help you. Okay, if something is stuck inside of an appliance, unplug the appliance and ask an adult for help. Well, in that case, this child has a knife in the appliance, but one time, or probably many times, I've gotten either my toast or a bagel or something stuck inside the toaster. And should I be sticking my finger in there with it plugged in? No, I should unplug the toaster. And, my toast is probably going to be hot if I'm toasting it. I should unplug the toaster, let it cool off, and then try to figure out how to get my toast that's stuck out of the toaster. And if it was you, get a trusted adult to help you, but always make sure to unplug the toaster first. Look at this little baby. Oh, and all those cords. Overloading of a power outlet is dangerous and can cause a short circuit. Too many plugs plugged in, and that little child should not be playing around the plugs. What are 3 hazards in this diagram? We are going to reveal the answers on the next slide. So you pause the video, look at the picture. What are 3 hazards? What are 3 things that are wrong? And I hope you can see it. The picture might not be as big as it could be. I don't know if I could make it a little bit bigger. Oh, no, that's not good. Oh, that's a little bit better. There. It's a little bit bigger for you. 3 hazards that are on this picture. Pause the video, take a look, point it out. I'm going to move on. All right. The 3 hazards are: limit the number of plugs plugged into each outlet. When unplugging something, always pull by the plug, not by the cord. Finally, do not place objects on top of power cords. And I'm going to page back up. You can see that rug is placed on top of power cords, and you should not do that. We did the first one. Pulling the power cord can damage the electrical system by breaking the connection where the cord meets the appliance, and could cause an electrical shock if it is switched on. Yeah, so let's go back up. Don't pull the cord by the power cord. You should go up to the plug and pull it out from the outlet. So don't be doing that. Never switch on lights if fittings are not secured properly. Take a look here. In this lamp that's hanging from the ceiling, look, the bulb is kind of torn away from the plug. You should not use that. If you have your own place someday and you find something electrical that's kind of broken up like that, don't try to fix it yourself. Find a trusted adult. Even if you are an independent person, it's good to get help for electrical things. I own a house, and even if there's electrical things that are wrong in my house, an electrician really is a person that should take care of it. Now, in the case of something like this where the lampshade is broken, I could find a handyman to fix it. I'm not that great with fixing stuff like that. But you would want to get a trusted adult to help you with something like that and not use it. Don't turn it on. This picture's too small, I believe. We're going to skip that because we're going to go on to some hazards that are in a different document here in a minute. In fact, I think we'll go right to that. So I have a PDF. This is from Scholastic. So I want to give them credit here. It's from the Scholastic website. They're the ones that created it. It says Spot 10 Hazards. The Wrench, this guy over here must be called The Wrench, is inspecting this house and yard for safety. Can you help him? Use what you've learned about electric safety and find and circle 10 things that are unsafe. And so you don't have to circle it, you can point it out. they circled the first one. Now, I can't show you this all in one picture, so we'll have to scroll around. But they showed you that down here, there's frayed cords. They circled that for you. So there's a frayed cord. That's a hazard. That's unsafe. And I'm just going to go back up now, and I'm going to see if I can make it bigger too. You start looking up in this corner. This is a window, and these are things that are going on outside here. Look and see, maybe I can make it even bigger. What is unsafe in this picture? Pause the video and point them all out. There are several up here that you can see through this window. Point to all the things. In fact, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 things through this window that are wrong and unsafe. Pause the video and point those out. We'll give the answers here in a little bit. But yeah, there's some bad things going on there that are unsafe. I'm going to go down. Wow, look at this kid over here. Oh, man. A fork into a plug? Is that okay? Take a look around. What else is unsafe? I'm going to kind of let you look. What else is not safe? I see a couple things over on this side. You can pause the video and find it. Gonna go down. There's more things down here that are wrong. Wow, can you find them? You look close, point them out. Poor fish. Oh man, poor fish. You pause the video. Find all 10 things, okay? I'm just gonna scroll one more time, kind of slow. At any time, you can pause the video and look. All right. 10 things that are wrong. Okay, I'm going to go on and give you the answers. You can pause the video if you're not ready for that. Here are the answers. And I should be able to make it bigger here. Maybe. Yes. Okay, in the window here are the 4 things that are wrong. This person is going into an electrical substation and it says keep out. So should that person be going in there? No, they should keep out like the sign says. There's electricity in there that's very powerful. This boy is flying a kite by power lines. That is unsafe. The kite could get into the power lines and shock you. There is a power line down and sparking. That is not safe. If you see that, call the power company or call an adult. This girl is climbing a tree and this tree is touching power wires. That is not safe. Do not do that. Let's go down. Yeah, this kid is sticking a fork in a plug. Nope, not okay. This boy over here is pulling the plug out by the cord. That's not safe. And above that, wow, there are lots of things plugged into one plug, and that could overheat. Down here, this little girl is playing jump rope, but look at what she's playing jump rope with. She's playing jump rope with the cord from the vacuum. No, you shouldn't be playing with cords. She should have her own jump rope, not be playing with a cord. And again, they circled this frayed wire on the lamp for you. Well, here's a fishbowl with water and there's a hairdryer in it. Now, granted, the hairdryer's unplugged, but so what? You shouldn't be using a hairdryer or other electrical appliances around water. Okay? All right, well, let's go back to our smart notebook. Maybe we might be running short on time here. So let's just look around. I might scroll down a little bit here and show just one more thing. Oh, let's see here. We'll show this last slide here. There are 6 safety dangers in this picture, and we are just going to go ahead and click on them. Do not fly kites near overhead electrical wires. Do not work with electricity in the rain. That's what he's doing. He has an electrical drill. Young children should be observed closely when electricity is involved. That kid somehow is sticking something up into the power wires. Not okay. Do not climb or play near electrical boxes. Look out for warning signs. And there's supposed to be 6 of them. Do not play in water near electricity. Never play in an electrical storm. So that's all 6. 6 safety dangers. Yeah, if it's storming outside, don't go out and play in it. All right, well, this video is kind of getting long. This is a little bit about electricity and how to stay safe with electricity. We might do some more of this in the future. I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.